Hey everybody, just getting situated here. I had some ideas for this week, and it's gonna be probably, I'm gonna change these around. I want to make these dinner, but I don't want to write on them in here. So I'm gonna stick these aside, and what I'm gonna do, if I can get them all off of here, which I'm pretty sure I can, because these are my CAD stickers. Maybe. I just have to get a fingernail under there. There we go. If you can hear the background noise, I am in a campground today. I'm loving it. This is our last day here. Wes took his dirt bike up to Three Trails riding area, and I had to laugh because he did a Facebook Live, and he's like, there's more than 3 trails. And I laughed. I'm like, well, I hope so, but boy, why did they name it 3 trails if there was only 3 trails up there? All right, I'm flipping through here to get my weather stickers. All week long we've got sun. Oh, Martha Stewart, I forgot to write down the temperature. Okay, so we'll wait on that. It's fine. I actually have my meal planning, and you guys are going to see this new Happy Planner make its debut on the channel this week too. So lots of exciting things for you guys. I'm excited for you guys. Let's see here. So I'm going to move this aside so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to stick this right here on. This is not my normal desk. Oh, we've got company coming in, a new motorhome. It's huge. That's what she said. It's huge. Okay, so for Monday, I am going to do a Brussels sprout. Originally, I thought about doing kale. Wes loathes kale, right? So I am going to change that to Brussels sprouts because he loves Brussels sprouts. Apple, almond, and Parmesan. So that is going to be Monday, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to go to the next one. Tuesday, I want to make sure you guys can see it. I don't know if I need to zoom in. Do you want to see zoomed in? I mean, I can zoom in if you want. I don't know how much you guys want to see in my lettering. It's not anything fancy. So Tuesday, I am going to try cauliflower fried rice. And if you have hold on. You know how it is when I try to spell. If you have had the cauliflower fried rice, or just cauliflower rice, I guess, let me know. I am trying to go very low carb this week. Very, very low carb. Put this over here. Wednesday, I want to do a taco salad. And I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take some of this cauliflower rice. I'm going to set it aside for Wednesday, and I'm going to just sprinkle taco seasoning on it and then bake it so it makes it a little bit crunchier, and then do a bunch of lettuce, do some of that rice with the taco seasoning on it, avocado, black beans, some cheese. What else was I thinking? Maybe some tomatoes, some tomatoes from our tomato bush outside. Homemade tomatoes. I mean, come on, you guys. Of course I'm going to make homemade tomatoes because I'm crazy like that. I tell you, some days are better than others, but here you are and here I am. So we just keep plugging away. Stuffed avocados for Thursday. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a salmon stuffed avocado. And all it has in it is, of course, salmon, avocado, and some either mozzarella or some Parmesan cheese. Cheese. I'm the worst at giving up cheese. I can't give up my cheese. Okay, let's go back to norm because I'm going to pick all these up. I'm going to put them on my... Oh, goodness sakes. Taco salad. Oop. I knew I was going to do that. There we go. If you guys have not purchased Chrissy Ann Design stickers, I would highly recommend you do, because you can do all of this moving around in your notebooks and not have to worry about it being completely messed up. So I'm going to put this here, get it as straight as I can. Cauliflower rice here, perfect. Taco salad here. Let me see a Tootsie Roll. Salmon stuffed avocados. And then what I'm going to do, okay, sorry, I keep shaking the table. It's not my normal setup again. I'm camping, so it's a little squirrely whirly. So let's flip this over, and then I am going to pull off this one. Ooh, which is a little harder. That's what she said. Because Friday is the only other night that we really meal plan. And Friday I have got Brenner, but specifically omelets. And do you know I had to look up the spelling of omelet? Not ashamed to say it. OMMELETTE. I had to look it up. No judging. Had to look it up. All right, so I'm going to put this in here. Now, we all know Saturday, Sunday, we do not meal plan because usually we go out. That's where I peeled it up. I got to stick that down well. Okay. So Friday, Saturday, I'm not going to put anything there. I'm just going to leave those turned the way they are. What I was working on before I thought about doing that was just the normal week. So I want to film Plan As You Go on Monday, and then I want to organize photos from Crater Lake. Obviously, I need to upload new video to YouTube. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'm writing with the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7. It is working quite well. And then Tuesday, same thing. I need to film. Upload that meal plan on Wednesday. Now, I said in my earlier video when I was setting up the Happy Planner that I was going to actually change the day that I do meal planning to Saturdays so that I had Sunday to post the recipes for you guys for the following week, because I'm always working a week in advance. I also talked about in that video, and I'm going to try to remember to put in the cards up above. Actually, I'm going to put this on here. Cards, the meal plan in Happy Planner, so that you guys can see how I decided to kind of change up that meal planning. I'm not going to move the sticker. I think it's still fine, but I want to be able to show you guys how that's going to work differently for the coming weeks to make sure you have access to those recipes on Patreon as soon as I get them done. So that is that and that. Let's see. Wednesday, Plan As You Go. So we're going to film, whoops, upload, Plan As You Go. We are getting towards the end of the month, guys, which means we only have a few days left of Plan As You Go, which kind of bums me out, but I know I can get tired of hearing my own voice, so I'm sure you guys are probably ready for a break too. I'm not saying that you haven't enjoyed it, and not saying that I haven't enjoyed it. I love talking to you guys every day. And we may have like a withdrawal where we all find ourselves over on Patreon, like commenting like crazy on things because we miss each other, and I'm totally fine with that. Completely fine with that. So Thursday, I'm going to say film, Plan As You Go again, upload, and really that just is continuing throughout the week. Those will be the first things. Whoops. Plan As You D, Plan As You Don't, Plan As You Do, Plan As You Ugh, Plan As You Go. Remember, I embrace those mistakes in your planner. I mean, it just shows that we're human. And in 30 years, when your grandkids or someone comes across your pile of crafts in the closet and they're like, oh, look, she messed up on things, they'll be like, yeah, she wasn't perfect. You know, that's just how it goes. That's what they're going to say about me. She wasn't perfect. And I'm okay with that. Living up to perfect, I think, would be really hard. I think I'm more interested in living up to making people smile or laugh or feel better about themselves. So that's what I'm thinking. So of course laundry is a big thing on the weekend, and I'm not sure why I just switched. I do. It's because I was looking at this script and I'm like, oh, I want to do cursive writing. Good grief. I have had a couple glasses. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't that a pretty glass? I got that. Love it. Love it. Okay. Okay, so things to do. Laundry. Of course, I need to scoop the poop on Sunday. I actually need to empty the litter box and clean it. And when I say litter box, I mean 3. Here's the thing. You guys know we have Stark and Pepper. Stark is our black cat, named after Tony Stark, of course, because I'm a Marvel comic fan. Pepper is more of kind of, gosh, I don't know. She's gray and white. I almost see Siamese in her because she has the bright blue eyes. And she's named Pepper Potts, of course, after Pepper Potts. And then we have a yellow lab named Steve Rogers, after Captain America. So we have our own little tiny force of Avengers at the house. I'm sure we should get like a guinea pig and name him Thor, because I just feel like that would be, you know, the completion of the Avengers family. Although we need to get a Spider-Man too, and I don't know how we're going to work that in there, because I think I'd want to call him Tom Holland instead of Peter, because I like Tom. He's a good kid. And I think I said his last name wrong, but whatever. And yes, Robert Downey Jr. was the name I was trying to think of a few Plan As You Goes before, and thank you, Kit Kat, for getting that right for me. I appreciate you settling my mind from that. Whoo! I tell ya, some days are better than others, kids. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to empty the litter boxes. I'm going to clean them out, and I am thinking about refilling it with pellets, pine pellets, rather than litter. I'm worried about the chemicals in the clumping litter. Also, I'm not a fan of how litter smells, just plain litter. So I'm wondering if the pine pellets, I'm going to write that in here, try pine pellets. I'm wondering if the pellets have a better smell, a more natural smell, and if they're better for the cats, because I don't want a bunch of fragrance and I don't want a lot of chemicals. I mean, they're putting it on their feet, so I just want to be as kind to them as I can be. I love them dearly. I don't want to harm them, and I'm sure it's safe, and I'm sure they've, you know, done tests, but, you know, if I can go more natural for them, that's what I'm about. So, rant over. If you use pine pellets, let me know. I'm thinking about going that way. I really, really am. I want to try at least one of their litter boxes, because they have 3. I want to try one of them in the pine. I have clumping right now in all 3 of them, and I'm thinking pine just to try it. Just to try it and see what happens. If you've already done it, let me know what your experiences were down below in the comments. I am going to let you guys go for the day. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate you. Shout out to all my fabulous patrons who make this possible for me and who tolerate me 100% over there on Patreon when I'm posting a bunch every day. It's worse than Facebook notifications, I know, and I try to keep them to a minimum, but sometimes I get excited to share with you guys. So have a wonderful day. I will see you soon. Hand hearts. Love you guys. Bye.